Hello friends. So today I'm going to start with our next part, which is called material costing part 3, and in this part I'm going to cover two sums, and this would end the basic part. Those who are following the lecture can start with the sum, and those who are new to the lecture, I request you all to go through part 1, part 2 and then come to part 3. For those who are following the lecture, I'm starting with the sum. If the margin of safety is 4 lakhs, which is 25% of the total sales, the company earned a profit of 80,000. Calculate the total sales, the break-even sales and the fixed cost. So in this sum you can notice that the margin of safety is given to you and it is 25% of the total sales. So what we need to do is margin of safety is 25% of the total sales. Okay, so 25% of the total sales, this is given to us. Then if the margin of safety is 4 lakhs, okay, so we have the margin of safety as 4 lakhs, so this will be 25 on 100 into the total sales. So this I will transfer here. So 4 lakhs I will multiply by 100, then I will divide by 25. I am going to get the total sales. So the total sales I am doing it 4 lakhs into 100 divided by 25 is giving me 16 lakhs. So our total sales is 16 lakhs. So this we have found out. The company earned a profit of 80,000. Okay. Now friends, I am moving forward. The sales minus variable cost is going to give me contribution minus fixed cost is going to give me profit. Right now I'm aware that the total sales is 16 lakhs and the company has earned a profit of 80,000 and the company has earned the profit of 80,000. Now friends, the margin of safety is 4 lakhs. So what I will do is, if you have gone through the earlier lecture, I have said that the profit can be found out with this formula. The margin of safety sales, you have to multiply by the PV ratio is going to give you the profit friends. But this is a tricky sum. The profit they have given to us is 80,000. So I'm going to write here 80,000 rupees. Margin of safety sales also they have given us. The margin of safety is 4 lakhs. So margin of safety sales I know it is 4 lakh into the PV ratio. Now this I am going to transfer here. So 80,000 I will divide by 4 lakhs and then when I multiply by 100 I am going to get the PV ratio in percentage. So it's 80,000 divided by 4 lakh percentage 20%. So I'm getting the PV ratio equal to 20% friends. So calculate the total sales. Yes, we have done it. Break even sales. Okay. So I know that the PV ratio is 20%. So what I can do is, I know that 100 rupees sales, the contribution is 20. So I will do a longer method so that you all are able to get it. PV ratio is nothing but contribution divided by the sales, and then we need to multiply by 100. PV ratio we have got, it is 20%. So here I am writing 20. Contribution I don't know. Sales I know. Sales it is 16 lakhs. So I'm aware of the sales which is 16 lakhs, and then I'm going to multiply by 100. These 2 points get cancelled. Then this will go here. So 20 I will multiply by 16,000. I'm going to get the contribution. 16,000 into 20 is going to give me 3 lakh 20. So the contribution I'm getting is 3 lakh 20. So I'm going to put the contribution here, which is 3 lakh 20. I can take this as my balancing figure. So 16 lakh minus 3 lakh 20 is going to give me 12 lakh 80,000, and this also I can get it as a balancing figure. From 3 lakh 20 I am going to subtract 80,000, so I am going to get 2 lakh 40 as my fixed cost. Let's see whether we have found everything. The total sales, yes, I have found it. The fixed cost, yes, I have got it. Now I need to find the break-even sales. So I'm going to find the break-even sales right now. The break-even point in rupees is nothing but fixed cost divided by the PV ratio in percentage. So how much is the fixed cost, friends? We have a fixed cost of 2 lakh 40. So I have a fixed cost of 2 lakh 40, and the PV ratio what we got was 20% is the PV ratio what we got. So this I will divide by 20%. So 2 lakh 40 divide by 20%. So 12 lakh rupees is my break-even sales. So yes, the total sales, the break-even sales, the fixed cost, everything I have found out. Now friends, I'm pausing the video and going to the next sum. Hello friends, welcome back. Now I'm going to the next part, and let's read the sum. The margin of safety is 4 lakh 20, which is 30% of the total sales, and the profit volume ratio is 25%. From the above, calculate the total sales, the profit on the present sales, the fixed cost, and the sales to earn a profit of 1 lakh 40. So I am going to this particular sum, which will be the second sum. So the margin of safety they have given us 4 lakh 20, which is 30% of the total sales. Okay. So what they have given is that the margin of safety sales is 30% of the total sales. Okay. It is 30% of the total sales. So margin of safety is 4 lakh 20. So 4 lakh 20 is the margin of safety. 30 on 100. I will multiply by the total sales. This will go here. So 4 lakh 20 into 100 divide by 30 is going to give me total sales. So I'm using the calculator. It is 4 lakh 20 into 100 divided by 30 is 14 lakhs. So I'm getting a total sales of 14 lakhs. So the total sales I'm getting is 14 lakhs. rupees. Then they have given us the profit volume ratio, which is 25%. So I'm in the position to prepare a table. So we have sales less the variable cost will give me contribution minus the fixed cost is going to give me the profit. Here I am having the total sales as 14 lakhs. So here I will be writing 14 lakhs, and they have given us the profit volume ratio as 25%. So I will use that data. The profit volume ratio is nothing but contribution divided by the sales and multiply by the 100. So the profit volume ratio is 25%. So I'm writing here 25. Contribution I'm not aware. Sales is 14 lakhs. And this I'm going to multiply by 100. So this two gets cancelled. So this will come here. So I'm solving here only. 25 into 14,000 is going to give me the contribution. 25 into 14,000 is nothing but 3 lakh 50. So the contribution which I am getting is 3 lakh 50. So this contribution I will put here, which is 3 lakh 50. And the variable cost, we can find it as a balancing figure. So 14 lakhs minus 3 lakh 50. So this is 10 lakh 50,000 rupees. Then they have given us that the margin of safety is 4 lakh 20. Okay, so yes, I can find the profit. So find the profit. I'll use profit is equal to margin of safety sales into the PV ratio in percentage. If anybody is not following, kindly go through the previous lectures. I have explained this part. So margin of safety is 4 lakh 20. So yes, the margin of safety is 4 lakh 20, and the PV ratio we are aware it is 25% the profit volume ratio. So this I will take it as 25 100. So 4 lakh 20 into 25% is going to give me a profit of 1 lakh 5,000. So I found the profit 1 lakh 5,000. So I'm going to write here the profit, which is 1 lakh 5,000, and then this would be my balancing figure. So 3 lakh 50 minus 1 lakh 5,000 is going to give me 2 lakh 45,000 as the fixed cost. Okay, so total sales, yes, we have found it. Profit on the present sales, yes. Fixed cost also we have found it. Now the last part is remaining. Sales to earn a profit of 1 lakh 40. Okay. So how much would be the sales to earn a profit of 1 lakh 40? Remember that the PV ratio will always be same because there is no change in the selling price per unit. So the PV ratio is going to remain the same, which is 25%. So 25% the PV ratio is going to remain the same. So I'm preparing a small table. Sales minus the variable cost is going to give me contribution minus fixed cost is going to give me profit. I'm aware of the profit, which is 1 lakh 40, and I also know the fixed cost. Fixed cost is nothing but 2 lakh 45,000. So here it is 2 lakh 45,000, and now I'll go a backward calculation. So minus, I'll give a plus effect. So 1 lakh 40 plus 2 lakh 45 is going to give me 3 lakh 85,000 as the contribution. Now the PV ratio formula I'll use, which is nothing but contribution divided by the sales, and then you multiply by 100. So the PV ratio is, friends, 25%, so which I'm writing here. Contribution, I'm aware it's 3,85,000, which I'm writing it here. Divide by sales, and then I need to multiply by 100. Sales will go here and 25 will come down. So I'm doing the calculations here only. So sales is nothing but 3,85,000 divide by 25 into 100. So 3,85,000 into 100 divide by 25. So I'm getting a sales of 15,40,000 rupees. So 15,40,000 is the sales. You can also do this. From 15,40,000 we can subtract 3,85,000. So we are going to get the variable cost. 15,40,000 minus 3,85,000. So 11,55,000 would be the variable cost. Now friends, I think I have completed the sum. This is the last lecture for marginal costing, and the next part of the marginal costing I will be covering questions related to decision making. Thank you all.